Okay, here's converting between degrees and radians. So if you are in degrees, you're going to multiply your degree measure by pi radians over 180. Typically, I just say pi over 180 because that's easier, and you're going to say whatever degree you're working with, and then your end answer is going to have some pi in it because you're going from degrees to radians. Radians, unless you plug it into the calculator, which we are not going to be doing, radians will be connected to pi. So if you go from degrees to radians, your answer needs to end with a pi. Where now, if you go from radians to degrees, you're going to be dividing by a pi in order to cancel it out. So this is going to be something with a pi. Say, we could say 4 pi for an example. We go through, it cancels out when we multiply across, and you have 4 times 180, which is 720. So 4 pi and 720 degrees are identical. All right, so make sure you have these in your notes. You could say, x degrees times pi over 180 equals that, and that's degrees to radians. I typically do, and then the d facing the r so that it shows what it's doing, and then r facing the d is radians to degrees, and that is, say, x pi, because it will have a pi with it, times 180 divided by radians, so divided by pi equals something with degrees. So that's something kind of, you can always also just leave it as x times 180 over pi and x times pi over 180. Just have them labeled because you should never end up with a pi squared.